Buddy, it's Brian Shannon from alphatrends.net. Today's Wednesday, the 7th of October, 2020, and we had a positive day here today. He pretty much got back everything from that tweet yesterday that's hit the market hard. And yesterday, as I told subscribers, that was a reason for us to get cautious, but not bearish. We were cautious because we closed below the 5-day moving average, but the primary trend is still higher, and we remain above the volume-weighted average price from the recent low. So looking at the daily time frame, it's really looking like this market is gearing up for another leg higher. The question is, will it be able to? And that's anyone's guess. But as long as we continue to make higher highs and higher lows with a rising 5-day moving average, the burden of proof is on the sellers here as buyers remain in control. The semiconductors held above their key level at 273.5, 274 level. And we're looking at a 30-minute chart here, by the way. And that volume weighted average price from the low. So that's going to continue to be the important level here in the intermediate term for the NASDAQ, as we are continuing to see that 20-day moving average is curling around, and it's looking like this market is also getting ready for another push higher. It's being led, of course, as it usually is, by the semiconductors. Semiconductors have only closed higher than today's close once in the history of the semiconductor index. So still clearly bullish there. Yesterday we saw they got down to the rising 5-day moving average. Today we bounced from there and added to those gains. So to me, that's very bullish for this semiconductor group. The biotechs, I had mentioned, I think that the train has left the station here, and that it's most likely going to head for new all-time highs. The question is, where do you get involved? Well, yesterday we pulled back, and today we continue to move higher. If you're looking to get involved, I would say the risk is now should be protected with a stop underneath yesterday's low, meaning if you can find a low-risk spot that suits your entry parameters, the risk is clear. Perhaps it pulls back tomorrow and then you get an opportunity to buy on some strength. That's what I would be looking for. This coming Wednesday, 1 week from today at 9 a.m. Eastern, I'm doing a free webinar, and you can sign up for that along with this blog post. So if you're listening just on YouTube, please go to alphatrends.net. Some of the stocks that I've been talking about recently have been really doing well, and I think there's a tendency for people to really, look at the market too much as a market rather than a market of stocks. That is, there's still opportunities available in stocks like Grubhub, stocks like IRBT that I've put on Twitter. These are stocks that I've put on before big moves. SPT over in this area last week. This morning I put in GRWG right before it took off. It was right in this level. Also yesterday, SDC just before it took off. So still a lot of opportunity out there. I'm going to talk about some of these opportunities, the way I see them setting up next week in that webinar. So go ahead and sign up.